WBRZ Sports 2.
First off, thank everybody in New Orleans. We the best city in the world. My goal was to bring big-time boxing back to New Orleans, and now you have it. ESPN, we're bringing big-time boxing back to New Orleans. Thank everybody for showing up. Thank y'all.
The 29-year-old Southpaw Regis Prograis putting on a show for the hometown of New Orleans. Good evening and welcome back. I'm Reggie Chatman with your sports. Prograis now riding a 7-fight knockout streak after punishing WBC Latino champ Juan Jose Velasco in his first ever fight back in New Orleans. In his homecoming tonight at the Lakefront Arena in New Orleans, Regis Prograis stayed unbeaten and improved to 22-0 in his career with his 19th career knockout. Prograis came out strong with hand speed and head movement to close the distance. After a 5th-round knockdown by Prograis, the Southpaw stung Velasco with a flurry of body shots, knocking him down several times. The fight was later called with 1:59 remaining in the 8th round after Velasco's corner stopped the fight. Prograis is now guaranteed a slot in the 8-man World Boxing Super Series tournament. Now switching gears, LSU football is only 50 days away from their Week 1 matchup with Miami. To get you ready for kickoff, we'll be live in Atlanta all next week from SEC Media Days to hear the latest from head coach Ed Orgeron and the Tigers. One area expected to be a hot topic is LSU's nasty front 7 on defense. LSU defensive coordinator Dave Aranda's squad finished ranked 12th in the country in total defense last season while working with a depleted defensive line. This season, LSU welcomes 5 freshman linemen looking to make an impact alongside defensive leader Rashard Lawrence.
There's a great pride with those guys, and it starts with Rashard Lawrence. He's got a great leadership quality about him. I think guys look to him. They want to please Rashard, and so he takes that leadership mantle very seriously.
Rashard's a 4.0 student, has great technique, great hands. Rashard is a great representation of LSU, and it's going to be a great player for us.
Lawrence won't have to do it alone with Texas Tech transfer Braden Fajoko finally eligible after sitting out a year due to the NCAA transfer rules. So now the experienced duo could be one of the top defensive line bookends in the country.
He brings such a great energy and brings an enthusiasm that's contagious. Our front people look to him for a fire and for a spark, and so he's just a vibrant, emotional kid, and so with him in the middle of our defense, that provides us with an energy that I think we need.
Aranda's patented 3-4 defense will take advantage of the improved front to open up rushing lanes for All-American Devin White and force one-on-one matchups on the edge for linebacker Michael Divinity, who is building on a 5-tackle ball game performance that Aranda calls the best game of his young career. Now, meanwhile, over on the Bluff, Southern head coach Dawson Odoms is working on getting his guys ready for a trip to Dallas and a Week 1 showdown with Big 12 opponent TCU. The Horned Frogs, of course, known for their high-powered offense. As for Southern, Odoms sees his offense making some noise this season with a lot of firepower at the wide receiver position.
Well, you know, we returned Cameron Mackey, Kendall Calhoun, and Jamar Washington. They're the 3 musketeers of the group. But we also returned Randall Menard, who's the elder statesman of the bunch. Get him back is give us a lot of experience. We signed some guys 6'2" or better, so it give us some length at that position. So we're looking for explosive plays from our wide receiver group.
Finally, tonight, our Sports 2-a-day previews make a pit stop over at Plaquemine High School and check in with head coach Paul DeStefano and the Green Devils following an 8-3 campaign in 2017. DeStefano's team looks strong on the offensive line after returning everyone up front. The real question is who will they be protecting? After a season riddled with injuries at the quarterback position, both Dontavius Wicks and Trey LeBlanc have emerged as front runners to call plays this year.
We went through so many quarterbacks last year based on injuries. You know, we're just going to take it one day at a time, and, you know, they're going to get equal reps. Both of them are capable of running the offense. Both of them are capable of playing another position. So whoever's at quarterback, if it's Dontavian at quarterback, Trey would be at one of the wing backs, and if Trey's at quarterback, Dontavian will be a wide receiver.
Here's a little bit more on the Green Devils. They returned 5 total on the offensive side of the ball, while 4 return on defense. Coach DeStefano's experienced line will have to open rushing lanes for returning running backs Melvin McClay and Earl Young. Now tomorrow we'll be taking and talking with the McKinley Panthers before taking a break for SEC Media Days next week. If you missed anything, you can always check out our stuff on our website at WBRZ.com.
Can you believe we are just weeks, just Sunday, a few Saturdays away from just Football, man.
I'm
Getting the
so
gridiron.
excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great year.
NFL, NCAA, what you looking more forward to?
I'm trying to see what the Saints are doing this year. It should be exciting.
Who dat? Love it. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.